All right, hello patrons. First off, I apologize about the audio quality. The lavalier mic broke and I've had to hack together a new solution here. I'm going to invest in a new mic very soon. But today we are going to be making the Bourbon and Branch, which is another Bond cocktail. It appears in several of the books, including Diamonds Are Forever. I think it appears several times in that as well. So what is Bourbon and Branch? To answer that question, we first need to figure out what is branch. And in this case, branch refers to branch water. And branch water is really just a southern term for stream water. In this case, this is old limestone brand mixing water from Kentucky. And what makes this different from regular water is that it has extra minerals in it, like minerals like calcium, magnesium. It's meant to give it a smoother mouthfeel and enhance some of the flavors of the things you mix it with. We'll see. I've actually never had branch water before. If you don't have this, you can just use mineral water. But as you can now probably tell, we're basically making whiskey and water. This is one of Bond's favorites, and apparently it gets very much enhanced by the use of branch water. So before we actually make the drink, I kind of want to do a taste test comparison of water here. So I have a couple shot glasses here, and then this is just some regular old filtered water. And let's compare it against the branch water. See if we can taste any difference. So, filtered water first. Okay, it's water. Yeah, you do get a little bit of mineral flavor there. Look, we're talking about water here. It's very subtle. It's very similar. I don't know if there's anything really to this, but let's put the shot glasses out of the way and just make this cocktail. So there's really a few different recipes I've seen online about the measurements and ratio. So really how much bourbon to how much water. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this out here, but we got a rocks glass with ice. This ice has actually been made using the branch water. So we're keeping that consistent. But we're going to start with 2 ounces of bourbon. Bond did specifically call for Old Grandad. Here we're using the bonded bourbon, which is 100 proof or 50% ABV, straight out of Kentucky. So it's only fitting that we're using Kentucky bourbon with Kentucky water. We're going to add 2 ounces into our rocks glass here. And this water apparently is also made, it's also used to make the bourbon itself, filtered through limestone, which gives it those minerals. I'm going to add 2 ounces here, but I've seen recipes that range as high as 4 ounces to as low as half an ounce. But I've seen sort of the 2 and 2. Again, that's going to be 60 mils. Okay. So, and it's just a matter of giving that a quick stir. I'm not going to try to chill and dilute it too much because we've already added water and diluted it. So here we go, the Bourbon and Branch. It's really nice. It's a 100 proof bourbon, so diluting it really helps open it up a little bit. You can really actually taste a lot of the nuanced flavors in the bourbon. It's sweet, vanilla notes. Yeah, I feel like a little cherry maybe. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, it's good. It's bourbon and water. If you like bourbon, give it a shot. You could really put away a lot of these things. I can see why Bond kept ordering them. What else is there to say? Bourbon and Branch is also the name of a speakeasy here in San Francisco, one of the original speakeasies in America, actually. And they have a partner bar called Wilson & Wilson Detective Company, and that is actually where I took my first Cocktails 101 class. And that kind of taught me the fundamentals on how to make cocktails, and To be honest, it really helped get me started into figuring out just sort of the basics on how to build a cocktail. What is a sour? What do you think about when you're putting in modifiers like vermouth into a Manhattan? So just starting to piece together and start to understand the templates around cocktails, which kind of kickstarted my experimentation of doing cocktails at home. So I do owe a lot of my sort of hobby here to that Cocktails 101 class. So this drink and name has a special place in my heart. But anyway, thank you for being patrons. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to do more bonus content like this that relates to the regular videos I put out. I will invest in a better mic, so apologies for the audio quality again. But just want to say thank you again for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And cheers.